Hi, and welcome back to the ASR Results Generator Flash Video Introductory Series. This is Video 2, Assessing. In Video 1, we inserted new student information for John Doe, and we inserted project information for the narrative essay. This initiated the program, making it available, all these buttons for grading, all the buttons for closing, open, new student, and save and print, as well as initiating those features in the File menu. So now the program is fully functional, and we're ready to start assessing. As you probably already know, the analytical scoring rubric is broken down into 6 categories: content, organization, sentence fluency, voice, word choice, and conventions. Each one of these should and is usually separated and treated independently. The program forces you to do that, but it also breaks it down by level and bullet success indicators. The best way to explain that is to let you see it. You'll notice that all of the different categories have no level report as of yet, and each one indicates that it has not yet been evaluated. If I go ahead and grade, what this does is it brings up the first content box, Content 1, and gives me 5 bullets. Before I begin, let's say I want to know what the content category pertains to. If I click that button, we now know that the content category describes how effectively the writer establishes a purpose, and so on. I can do this from any dialog box from the assessment for any category. To begin, let's look at each of the bullets here. The analytical scoring rubric gives you 5 levels, and each level there are a number of bullets. The ASR generator breaks those bullets down, the number of bullets there are, the number of assessment boxes there will be. Each one of these bullets here are corresponding, not within one level, but from all 5. The writing demonstrates an outstanding knowledge of the subject matter would be an outstanding answer, or level 5, or an outstanding selection. The writing demonstrates an unclear knowledge of the subject matter is the corresponding bullet from level 1 of the content category. This makes sure that each bullet is treated carefully and independent of the others, giving you a very valid and reliable assessment. I'm going to go ahead and start assessing John Doe very quickly here. We don't actually have a paper, it's only a demonstration. I'm going to give John Doe some pretty good marks here. 4s. You'll notice as I click Submit that the content box changes, the bullets change, and a little indicator over here lets you know how many you have complete and how many there are. So that we have 2 of 4 completed. We're on number 3, so we have this one and one more until we're finished with the assessment category. I'm going to break this down and say a 3 and a 4, and it should come out to about a 3 or a 4. Yeah. The level 3 and this adequate information both come from the analytical scoring rubric based on the levels for the content area. Similar things happen with organization, sentence fluency, and so on. Now, this is a standard response from the rubric itself. I can, for content, add comment. Now I'm going to insert this comment. I've already gone ahead and put it in before I started the video. Great improvement here, John. I can insert that comment, I can clear it, or I can cancel the comment altogether. Canceling it will just go back to normal. We'll start using the interface. Clearing it will allow me to type in something else without having to select and delete. And inserting the comment, we'll put it right here in the content category. Now that I've got that done, I can clear or submit. If I submit, then every option within the content category disappears except for the option to clear. If I click that, Clear Content Assessment dialog box comes up, informing me that I'm about to clear it and that I will have to reevaluate it. If I click Yes, you'll notice that level 3 remains, indicating that I have already given it a level 3, but I'm reassessing it now, and I'm also told that I have cleared the content assessment and I need to reassess it before submitting. So I'm going to go ahead, and because it's 3s, I'm just going to go ahead and just give it the 3s for now. And that's done. I'm not going to bother with, well, I might as well insert my comment and submit. Now that I'm done with the content, I can go ahead and begin with the organization and the rest of them. And I'll just move through this very quickly, show you all the features. And again, of course, if I want to know what the organization is, it tells me that the organization does all this, and that's what it pertains to. So I'm going to give some lower marks here just to jumble it up a little bit. John Doe still ends up with a 3. I'm not going to bother with any comments here. You'll notice that some of the categories have more dialog boxes for the assessment than others. This one has 4 or 5. It's because there are 5 bullets in the sentence fluency category, and that's what's used to assess students using the analytical scoring rubric. The voice and word choice only have 2. Notice I have 1 of 2. I'm on number 2. I'm going to give the student good marks for voice and good marks for word choice. And finally, conventions. If I just move this to the side a little, spelling is mostly correct. Grammar is consistently correct, we'll say. If I move this to the side, you'll see that there are 6. This is the largest category. And of course, I'm just clicking here. And I'm going to submit all that. Now that I have all these reports given, you'll notice that they don't appear in a very user-friendly, for students anyway, report. That's okay, because when we do the save and print video on number 3, we'll see that it comes out in a much different format. But now that I'm finished my assessment using the rubric, I think I might like to insert a comment or two based on the overall impression I've gotten from the work. And we look and we see we've got a 5 here, some 4s, a couple 3s. This is an average to high average student doing very well. In the final comment box, I can click in here. You'll notice that I can't do anything with the box yet. I can go ahead and start typing, and when I do, that's going to open these up to be used and allow me to insert my comments into the final report. So I'm going to say, John, you have done well. Keep up the good work. And I'll use an exclamation point. And I can clear that, or I can submit it. When I submit it, you notice that it's grayed out. I can no longer click in this box, and that allows me the opportunity not to make mistakes. I know from using programs myself that this is a problem sometimes. So unless I click clear and delete that, I'm not going to have an opportunity to mess it up. In the next video, we're going to look at saving and printing, starting a new student, and opening a previously saved student report. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful. I'll see you next time.